Welcome everybody. It's your boy TP. I want to thank everybody who's up in here. As you can see from the title, tonight we're going to talk about the real reasons you ain't winning. I know it was a touchy topic and not everybody want to talk about it, but somebody got to bring light to it. You feel me? So while you up in here, go ahead and hit that like button. You already know it's your boy TP from TP Media TV. Back like I never left. And ready to drop some dimes and get this conversation going. I tried going live a while ago, but I was like 15, 20 minutes in the live. Ain't nobody was tapping in. And it's like I wanted to get that message off. It's like nobody was fucking with your boy at the time, man. But I understand, it was late. But I tell you what, though, I want to thank the people that's in here right now, though. I won't hold y'all too long. Go ahead and let YouTube send these notifications and try to get these meets going so I can get a couple more people tapping up in here. Got a little instrumentals playing, so hopefully they don't flag it, boy. I did a couple of videos in the past, though. Whenever I tried going live, and there was problems, so. How everybody doing? We'll give everybody a few more minutes. Then we're going to get it started. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but guessing I'll be here long enough to at least get that message off. Get a few people up in here, we might get a little conversation going. Got my little drink out. I'm gonna go ahead and I get on camera whenever a few more people get up in here. And I'll let y'all see your boy. Right now, I'm gonna just enjoy myself behind the scenes. But like I say, though, tonight we're gonna talk about the real reasons why most content creators ain't winning. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about fear, how a lot of people do a lot of fake flexing on YouTube, on TikTok and Instagram. We might talk about how a lot of people lack their own identity now. That's really crazy when you think about it. How they lack an identity and most of them ain't got no vision. Oh, we calling it all out tonight, y'all. We calling it all out. But drop y'all a little bit of game, though, from experiences and things that I've been learning. And we're going to try to grow. Because that's what we're about. We're about growth, right? Right, Growth Tribe? We're about growth up in here. So tonight, we're going to go in. No gimmicks, no filters. We're gonna just talk raw, uncut truth. How that sound? Sound good to y'all? We're gonna dedicate this little live stream to all the real ones who say they want to win, but they're scared to bleed for it. They're looking for the easy way, the easy button. I remember that commercial when they used to have that easy button? What about that movie? What's his name? Adam Sandler made Click. That's what they looking for. They're looking for that little easy button, that little click button. You know. We gonna go in tonight. So if you're a content creator, an artist, or like my boy Seth Rollins say, a visionary, and you feel like you ain't where you're supposed to be at yet, thank you for tapping in with your boy, because we're gonna talk about it tonight. Because you ain't in that boat alone. I'm in the same boat. We just got different paddles, you dig? And we're gonna come up with explanation and some answers. You know, I'm gonna talk with y'all in the comments, hear what y'all got to say. We're gonna come up with some ideas tonight, y'all. We not gonna stay stuck long. We not staying stuck long, y'all. So as y'all come up in here, I need y'all to do me a favor though. Show a little bit of respect. And please, wipe your feet off at the door. And what I mean by that, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. If you really rock with me, go ahead and share this live. Go ahead and jump in the comment sections for your boy. Tell me who you are, where you from. You know, we're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it started. Who about that growth in 2025? If you are, go ahead and drop growth in the chat. That's gonna let your boy know y'all locked in with me. I'm gonna go ahead and give it about another 30 more seconds, and we're gonna get it started with or without whoever decide they want to come in. They just gonna have to catch this live late. That's the reason why we got playbacks, huh? But before I get started, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. All right, man. We 10 minutes in, man. I guess we'll go ahead and get this thing started. I'm gonna put a time skip or something in the description so I can let people know when the video got started. Oh man, it's 10 o'clock my time. All right, let's go ahead and get this music stopping. All right, man. First off, I want to thank everybody who joined, who came in, who tapped in with your boy, who got the notification, who watched my previous video, and already knew that I said I was going to go live. I decided to go a little bit later because that video took a while to upload today. So I gave it a little time. I said maybe since it took like 2 hours to upload, maybe people is falling in late. So no push back to live, but here we are. So I just want to go ahead and say we'll get this thing started. So once again, what up, you guys? It's your boy TP from TP Media TV. Back like I never left. Always coming back with another banger, another hit, another way. Well, let me go ahead and put myself on camera, man. Let me go ahead and put myself on camera, though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Like I say, what up, guys? It's your boy TP back like I never left. Looking fresher than ever. I need to get my hair done, but I'm still sharper than a razor. Mine sharper than a fucking arrow. And today we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the reasons why you, me, everybody else who got the same problem but ain't they afraid to admit it. Why we ain't winning? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about it. Appreciate that. Hope y'all like the scenery that I got. I tried something different. You know, man, kind of switch it up. My webcam kind of sucks, but we got to get used to this. Pretty much everything looks pretty good, man. You know, your boy look good on camera. You know. Might have to go live a couple of more times and might get kind of used to this. Reason why I don't be going live, man, because I like to edit my videos. Because sometimes I just be saying stuff and then I lose track of my thought and then poof, it might be like a 30-second pause and your boy got to sit back and recatch his thought. Then boom, jump right back in. So that's why I like to cut them little spaces out. But I see everybody be going live. So I said, what the heck? I might see if I can get some people up in here tonight with me and we get a conversation going. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So I see you got one person up in here. Before that one person leave out of here, look, we can go ahead and get started without them, okay? Because I know you tapped in, so obviously you must want to know this message. So I appreciate you. Salutes to you. I wish nothing but a good, prosperous 2025 for you, man. Hopefully we can get this conversation going. Tap in anytime you want, you know. We just talking. So I want to talk about how a lot of content creators out here, how they're not really content creators. They content imitators. They copy trends, following analytics and numbers, chasing cloud. You know what I'm talking about. They're scared to really show who they really are behind that camera. Yeah. The reason why I say they is because I used to be in that same category, but not no more. You see, I remember early in the game when I first started making content, I was trying to sound like everybody else, you know, studying these YouTubers and seeing how they was getting respect from people, just because they was popping, right? So it put me to where I was trying to create my content similar to theirs. But whenever I would get behind camera to kind of like deliver it, I always had this fear. I didn't have like a passion to do it, you know. Like even whenever I would post a video and I would get, semi views in the beginning, I still felt empty. See, that's when I realized I wasn't building no type of brand, no type of foundation, nothing that really was me. I was basically building myself into a prison. And what I mean by that is like I was copying and pasting these certain trends. And what I mean by the prison, it was making me tunnel vision, if that makes sense. I was making content exactly one way, and I was losing focus of who I was. I felt like a bot, you know. I wasn't getting the views I wanted. I didn't get the results that I wanted. I just kept feeling like maybe it's me. I'm doing exactly what they say do, you know, till I have to find me. It's not nothing to boast or brag about, but I think I was stupid listening to these content creators telling me everything was easy and all you got to do is this and don't edit videos and people want that, not knowing that I was riding a wave of an old trend, you know. But making that content before I get off a track, it made me realize that ain't nothing worse than being seen by your audience or people that know you as someone you not. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense to y'all? Do that really make sense? You understand what I'm saying? When I mean that, I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean. I want to ask you a question, and I want y'all to leave me a comment with your answer, and be honest with yourself when I ask you this question. Get myself right. Who are you pretending to be online right now? Be honest. Is your content about you, or is your content about what you think everybody wants to see? That's something to think about, huh? That's something to think about. Go ahead, think about it. Answer the question. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I'm still trying to figure that out, TP. Then I want to tell you that answer right there, it's a whole lot better than lying to yourself. Because most folks don't even ask themselves that question. I know you might even be saying, for your answer, you might be like, what's another answer? Like, I'm trying to be like, I don't want to say no name, such and such content creator. That's why my content is like that. then you got to tell yourself, why is your content becoming copy and paste art? And when you decide that and understand it, you start realizing that's why your content is dying. Hey, how you doing, Nydia? I need to go back and jam some of your music. But you've been going live lately? How you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you for tapping in with your boy. I'm trying to go live. I'm trying to do this live thing. I've been working so much, so I don't really have no time to really post. I don't want people to think that your boy's falling off, you know. And the times I do be posting out these videos that I be pushing content on, it's been taking a lot of my days editing in it and making sure that it's right. So that's my reasons for being absent. And I need to start catching back up on a lot of y'all content. So I'm sorry, bro. I be working so much. They be killing your boy. But that's what I want, man. I need that money, man. I need that money on. So. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I was just having a little conversation tonight. Other reasons why we all failing and we're not winning right now. Well, I'm not giving y'all your reasons. I'm just giving y'all my reasons. So I just figure like it'd be a good little message. That's good. You're doing fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. Gotta sit back and turn these notifications off, man. People are about to start hitting me up. I'm glad. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to really do my rounds lately, so I apologize for that. I'll be working. They got me on the night shift, so I'm working from like 5 to like 3 in the morning. Then when I get off and get myself wind down, it's probably 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I crash out, sleep half the day, wake up, rinse and repeat. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be up a few hours tonight. Like I say, get a few people in. I'm just chopping it up, talking to the Growth Tribe about the reasons why some of us ain't winning. Red Carpet TV, what's up, bro? Hope all is well. Everything is good on my end, man. Blessings to you too, Red Carpet, man. Thank you for tapping in, brother. Yeah, I don't usually be live, so I decided to just go ahead and tap in live tonight because I've been working so much at night and ready to be only off night. Had all night the whole day. So I hope y'all out there still pushing out that good content. Nitty, I hope you're still making that good music. Man, I thank y'all for tapping in. Like I said, we just talking about reasons why a lot of people ain't winning, man. I see a lot of y'all be making some fire content, man. And I know a lot of y'all got some fire content in y'all phones, man. But y'all scared to upload it. Y'all holding on to it. Worrying about what you're looking like, what you're sounding like, what the message looking like. Not realizing, man, people don't really care like that, man. People don't care like that, man. People just want to get you out going. So I need to get that content out your phone. My music is on Amazon, YouTube. What? That is what's up, man. My music is on Amazon, YouTube Music, Apple Music. What's your link, man? How I can find you? How we can look you up? Because I got YouTube Music and Apple Music too right now. I can go ahead and pull you up, or we can go ahead and listen to a little bit of your good music right now if you want. I like that. Doing big things. Salute to you, though, Lyrics. Wish you the best, boo. Lot of nights I was jamming your music going to sleep, though. Lot of nights. I'm at a standstill right now, bro. To be honest, I need help with that. I had a hard time coming up with content. We all got that problem, brother. The reason why, because you too focused on worrying about what people gonna try to watch or what not watch, man. We all got ideas. We all got situations we go through every day. We all got something we can always talk about. Matter of fact, I made a video today that was just basically about a thought that I had. You know, like I was at work and I was like, man, I did my notifications because sometimes like I post a video and I might go like 2 days without even getting on YouTube. So I don't. By the time I get to my notifications, they'd be like 30, 40 notifications. So I gotta like start catching up and responding and answering back to people in the comments, try to stay active. But I'll be hoping they understand that I'll be working so much. But like I be saying, it's just I had a thought in my mind when I was at work today. I was like, man, it been like about 5 days, 4 days probably since I posted. I'm like, man. And the last video I posted, I think it was about a burnout and being consistent. And I'm like, I'm out here putting these messages out here, but what if people start thinking, you ain't practicing what you preach, and then boom, just message hit me right there. I was like, boom, talked about it, all kind of ideas. It just pop up to your head, man. We always got content. My YouTube shorts. I'm a sports fanatic, so I sit back and I try to create content on certain highlights, bro. I like wrestling. We all got certain things that we like, certain niches, and just formulate your content around there, man. Dibble and dabble, test the waters. How they say that? Ball up some shit, throw it on the wall, see if it sticks. You know, that standstill is just a burnout, man. Sometimes it's good to just chill, live life, and have things to talk about. Open up. It's a lot of things we can do, man. Stop stressing about the views. And that's the problem. Just push it out there. It's about growth and getting better at things. You want to sit back and you want to improve at whatever you're doing. So like look at your content as the more content I'm pushing out, the better the next video I'm gonna try to be better at editing. Or the next video I'm gonna put out, I might put captions on my video. Or the next video I push out, I might be in a different scenery. Just look to improve. Don't worry about the content that you're pushing out. Try to just grow and look for something to improve in. I hope that's making a little sense to you, Red Carpet. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the content, worry about improving. You know? Lyric said, I wrote more music right now. I'm seeing what my first album doing. Look up media topics. Boom. All the other links are in my description box. Go check you out, boo. They've been putting in so many. Yeah, man. Congratulations if you've been getting them ads, boo. So that means you you on the road to get monetized, or you monetized right now, man. That's great. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. I did a video on the time I went to work with my uncle without my cousin who normally goes. I was very good. It was a very good video, but it wouldn't upload. I tried 3 times for 2 days. Each time it wouldn't upload. Bro, that's how my this video upload today was, man. I said on that video that I was gonna go live at like 8 o'clock, but man, that video took like about 2-3 hours, bro, just to upload. I don't know, man. I understand that, bro. Poof. Maybe you need to clear your that is your catchy and your clear some of your space on your YouTube thing. Maybe, I don't know, but it's been a problem too. My internet is bad here too. I thought that was just a problem I was dealing with. I thought that was the problem I was dealing with, man. Man. But like I said, back to that, we all got a lot of videos, man. Some of y'all got a lot of good videos in y'all phone right now, man. Exactly, man. They catch. I did that. I had to clear some of that because that hold a lot of space too. You know, got to clear all that. I like to wipe all that clean. I be trying to get as much space as I can in my phone. Yep. Mine too. Yep. That must be the problem, man. We uploading so many videos, y'all. We just eating up that space, man. You got to clear some of that space. Clear a little data, man. It might speed us up. Post them videos I got in your phone. That's the problem. Holding on to them videos and all that. Y'all done watched them about 5 times, and y'all think that everybody done seen that. Now you don't want to post that. It's old to you. Like this shirt right here. Shirt old to me, but it's fresh and it's brand new to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Think of your videos like that. Think of your videos like that, like that shirt. That shirt old to me, but it's fresh to y'all. That first time seeing that thing. That first time seeing that. So treat your videos like that. That video might be old in your phone. You might have recorded that video a month ago. Brand new today. That video just dropped today. It's brand new. It's just brand new, man. How many videos y'all got in y'all draft right now? That's what I want to know. That y'all holding on to. Because I had one in my draft too. I got a couple of them in my draft. I was looking at one the other day I had. It was about Jemiah, about my son. It was about fatherhood and, you know, some of my fears, you know, and my experiences, but I punked out. I didn't want to post it. I was kind of nervous, y'all. I thought it was gonna flop on me. I thought it was gonna flop. You know. Happy Sunday to you too, Tracy. I'm glad you was able to tap in, love. Like I say, I had dropped that video earlier today. I had posted that thing probably like way 2.5 hours before it even dropped. So that's why I had to go late on my live, man, because it took forever for that video to drop. Then by the time it started pushing and having a little bit of momentum, it was already past 8 o'clock. I was like, it was gonna be late. It was gonna be late. So when I came on, nobody was really fucking with it. So I was like, let me go ahead and restart my live. Yeah, that probably was the one, bro. If I say I don't know, man, just I sat back and I think I got a little too deep, too personal for myself. And I just felt like people was probably gonna judge me. But like I say, I chickened out of it, man. I thought that thing was gonna flop. I was like, nah, it ain't gonna get no views. You know, like you said, it could have been that one, man. I had the truth right there in my hand. It could be that one, like you say, bro. But I was too worried about what people was gonna be thinking. I was like, nah, you know. I know those be the ones, bro. Those be the ones, man. It's just the part that makes you nervous, though. Oh man, excuse my Wi-Fi, y'all. Excuse this Wi-Fi, man. Hmm. See, my problem was I was too worried about if people was gonna judge me, if they was gonna laugh at me. But then I had to think to myself, I said, they laughed at Jesus Christ. He still did his message. Yeah, the vulnerability, dog. You know, you get a little nervous. Get a little nervous, bro. You know, when you open up to people, you be like, nah, I ain't ready to show them this side of me just yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to knock down those walls. Yeah, man. I'm in a whole Airbnb, Tracy, and I can't even get no decent Wi-Fi, man. You know, the more laughs, the more views. Yeah, but you know, certain laughs ain't good laughs though, man. Cause like I say, I was opening up about fatherhood, my experiences with my son, and I just felt like it was just I was a little too much, you know. Yeah, I wasn't worried for that. I wasn't ready for that part. So I just, yeah, I said I'm gonna keep sticking to the content I'll be talking about, growth and motivation. I'm not gonna get personal and kind of tap into my life just too much just yet. You know, let me focus on helping everybody else. You know, like I can deal with my own problems. Yeah, man, the Wi-Fi is janky over here, bro. Already my webcam is cheesy, you know, but who knows? But I need to stop worrying about my problem is I need to stop worrying about being perfect. You know, I think that's what it is. Because being perfect don't pay, you know. But the progress do though, man. That's why I say you got to keep posting and you got to keep posting, man. You know, because the progress that's what matters. People want to see that growth. That's why I named the community the Growth Tribe. The reason why I named it the Growth Tribe because I want to sit back and see everybody grow each video. You know what I'm saying? If you started with a black and white camera in the beginning, God damn it, no, I want to see you end up on 8K. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we're supposed to do it. It's all about growth. I want to be like, okay, I see improvement here, getting better here. Look, you get more confident talking about behind the camera here. Hopefully they editing better. That's growth, and that's the progress we want to see. Don't worry about the views. I ain't worrying about none of that right now. But by the time all that comes, you should already be like on your professional mindset. You know what I'm saying? Almost like that story about the 77. I heard that story before though, man. I don't know who dropped it on YouTube, but that was a good story though. But it was like 77 powders, and this master powder took 7 of them off a side and told them, look, I need y'all to make me one perfect pot. You can take as long as you want and everything, but just make sure you got me one. You make that one of them perfect. Then he told the other 70 people in the class, Y'all got all the time in the world. I need y'all to keep working on y'all craft over and over and over, but I need y'all to make me the perfect pot also. So like the 7 best people he had, they took months and months and months, and they just took their time on their craft, fixing mistakes here. You know what I'm saying? But they did drop that perfect pot. You know, it took a lot of time and all this and that. But in the time being, those other 70 people, some of them had 20 times, some of them had 30 tries, some of them had 50 tries to get to that mark, to get to that perfect pot. But the difference between those and the people who had that one shot, the people who had the chances over and over, they got a great opportunity to improve their craft. So like it became almost like photographic memory for them, man. Like almost like an instinct. Like they knew exactly how the pot was going to look before they did it. They knew the rhythm of it. Everything was an instinct, you know what I'm saying? Rhythm. So like they had a better chance to make more perfect pots than taking their time making one. So I have to kind of think of that concept with my videos, like just keep pushing them out. Keep pushing them out, try to keep make better content. Because who knows, bro? Right when that big video, that one video finally gonna hit, the next ones and all the rest of them should have momentum because you should have the same progress and the same growth, same rhythm, same confidence as them. So, you know, got to keep going. Got to keep posting. But post at your own rate. You know, I wouldn't advise people to keep posting every single day because you might get burnt out, you know. So I would recommend that you post whatever's comfortable to you. See, me, I'm going to try to do like maybe 3 days a week because I work so many nights and I don't want to be getting behind the camera all tired, exhausted, aggravated because I'm, you know what I'm saying? So like I want to have my full mind. I want to be rested good, be able to enjoy my day. I like to write down what I want to talk about. I like to have my keywords. I want to have it all together. I want to make sense when I talk. So like I would need like a full day really to just make a little video that's 5-10 minutes long. You know, so like teach their own if you want to post every day and be consistent, you know, but like me, I like good work. I like my stuff to have meaning. You know, I want my message to last long. You know, but let's keep it a bug though. Most people, they just want the views. I'm not even gonna lie. They're not worried about the value. A lot of people just want the views, not the value. And that's why I got to draw the line. You know what I'm saying? I want my stuff to last real, real long. A lot of people out here, they're not trying to build a tribe or community of people. You know, they just worrying about one thing. One thing they worrying about. They just want to go viral, man. That's all. They just worrying about going viral. That's why they get burnt out. You hear that, how red carpet? Don't worry about going viral, man. Or about going viral cause a lot of people to get burned out. Just worry about making good content and growing, baby. You work full time, bro. It's different for you if you sat on all day. You could post a video a day, man. 10 hours a day, 10, 12 hours a day, man. The first 4 weeks while I'm in Tampa Bay, Florida right now, doing some jobs, doing some flooring jobs, a lot of concrete work. But the first 4 weeks I was out here, we was on the day shift, which was cool though. You know, going to work at what, you know, I had a good day. But now I got 6 weeks of nights, bro. Oh, so like it'd be hard to push out that content. But I'm gonna still try though. That's why I'm gonna try to go live. You know what I'm saying? That way people can jump in, we can talk, we can discuss. I can hear what's going on. I can get certain topics. Maybe I can come up with some explanations, some answers that people's looking for by posting my videos. So I'm gonna try to use going live to communicate with the Growth Tribe. That way I can have things to talk about, things that y'all want to hear, because I really don't want to just make content for me or just freestyling off my brain, catching a thought and making content. I really want to know what people want to talk about. You know, I can pretty much talk about any topic, man, because I read a lot, watch a lot of videos. Only thing I don't jam is a lot of music, though. So, like, I know of a lot of people, but I'm not too big on the music. You know, I like to sit back and strengthen my brain and I like to discuss things. Holla at us on your lunch break, show us what you do, man, for real. I made one video on my lunch break, kind of discussing it, but I'll be a little bit nervous because I ain't trying to like lose my job behind YouTube, because you never know, you know, people might be hating, get mad because you posted your job, report you, your job, try to say content you ain't putting in, work appropriate, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, your boy panhandling somewhere. So like, even though they say it would be cool, I still be kind of iffy about it, because I could do that, man. Because if I show y'all what I be doing, man, it'd be like some great content. I do a lot of good work. Y'all can see y'all boys a fool with these hands, man. I've been working my whole life. See, look, freaking Wi-Fi. Hope y'all tune with me, man. Look, there you go, glitching and tripping again. What I do is take one day out the week, create 7 to 8 videos, and drop one. You know what? You know what? Boom. Look at that, y'all. We got advice for the night, man. Shout out about lyrics, man. Yeah, that look. I never thought about that. But you see, look, that's a good way right there. Look, what I do is I take one day out the week, create 7 to 8 videos, then drop one video a week. That's the definition of working smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's a wonderful idea right there, y'all. That's what I like about the Growth Tribe, man. Look at that, man. You know, what you do though? You switch outfits though, or you wear the same outfit when you do all the videos though? That's the question, so I can know. Because I'm gonna have to have all my clothes lined up and just keep swapping shirts and keep swapping fits and just keep looking like a different day. uh, create videos about what is my thing, man. Let me see. Create videos about what you like though, Red. You know, what you be talking about, what you like to, you know what I'm saying? TP, I do information videos. I'm about to check you out there, lady. What you mean by you do information videos and all that, man? You be I have an assistant, maybe. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. See, some of y'all got a real purpose, man. Some of y'all got a real purpose out here, man. You know, I love that. Some of y'all got a real purpose, man. Hmm. Trying to see if I caught up with all the comments, man. I've been reading them silent. I need to read them out loud. That's another thing I need to learn about getting used to, man. People thought I just started doing them. Have been doing them 4 months ago. Stopped and was working on my lyrics. Now I got my lyrics where I want them to be. You was grinding then. You was really putting in work there. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes grind. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta go fill my cup up real quick. Fix me another little drink, man. Yeah, congratulations, lyrics. Nothing heavy, y'all. Just a little drink. Nothing heavy, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Had to go and refill the cup. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of bird dog, blueberry bird dog. A little bit of Sprite. Enjoying my night. Yes, man. Congratulations, idiot, on that channel, man. Hard work paying off. A lot of people's hard work paying off, man. I've been seeing a lot of people, man. Appreciate that, Red. Just a little something, man. Enjoy my night, man. Chop it up with y'all. We're gonna talk. But like I said, a lot of channels been doing good, man. I've been seeing a lot of channels growing some great numbers. I've been getting jealous. I've been getting jealous at y'all, man. I've been looking at some of y'all numbers, man. Some of y'all got some nice numbers. Them subscribers is going up. Yeah. I'm out here working my ass off at work. I'm losing this battle with y'all. I need to catch up. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to change my name from TP to Catch Up. Yeah, it's got to be Catch Up Media. Catch Up Media, man. But like I said, though, back to the lesson. Who was talking about? The question I want to ask y'all, though, man, before I go, don't be fooled by the subscriber numbers. It's watch hours. That's all. I know the watch hours is hard, but you know what? My new strategy is, Tracy. I'm glad you said that, because I was too busy listening to people talk about. Hear this out. Make sure your videos is 8 minutes and 10, 12, 20. You start hearing all these times they're telling to keep your video. Ain't nobody gonna engage in the whole 10, 20 minutes of your whole video if you really ain't got the numbers or people really get to know you. So what I've been doing lately, I pop in about 5 minutes because a lot of people ain't got that much time on their hand. You know, you got to think about that person that's waiting in like a McDonald's line ordering their food. They ain't got 10, 15 minutes to hear you talk. You know what I'm saying? Or if they sitting down eating their food, or some people just sit down, take a little break, and they got like maybe 5 minutes on their hand. So I just try to drop a little quick little in and out message, get my point across, and hope that resonates with the person, and try to get more people engaging in that short video that I made, and try to use that to accumulate my watch hour times. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns. So if I can get 5-minute videos, getting 10 people to watch, that's 50 minutes right there. Now you flip that around and you get 100 people to watch. You see how the watch time starts to add up that way? And you can get them engaged in that whole 5 minutes. Is way better than fighting to try to get them to last 8 minutes in your video or 10 minutes in your video, because most people, I be looking at my analytics, they stay 2 minutes, 43 seconds. Some people stay 4 minutes. Some of my videos is the longest. So I was like, you know what? If they stay in only 4 or 5 minutes, that's my mark. I'm going to make sure my video, because if I'm pushing out videos that's 10, 15 minutes, that's 2 videos of extra conversation that I could have had in other content, because they're not going to hear it anyway. Then we don't want to repeat it because we don't want to sound like we're repeating content. So like, my advice, I would cut down the video time to get more watch hours. You know what I'm saying? It could be a 3-minute video if you want. Hell, we not monetized right now. We trying to get there. So whenever we get to the mark that we need and we start focusing on getting monetized, and we get monetized, that's when you might want to drop 10-minute videos, longer content. That way you can get longer watch hours. That way your ads can flip in and fall in. And you know what I'm saying? You can get your ad times and your ad revenue. But as of right now, most people got like goldfish memories. We got short attention spans. TikTok done took over, and so like 5 minutes to me, I think is enough to get your point across, to get your message through, and to keep a person's retention long enough, So that's why I aim at. Then once I see my watch time going up, more subscribers going up, then I might try transferring over and going a little bit longer on my content. That way, whenever I do start getting monetized, I can have places to put ads in. But one ad should be good enough, because a lot of people ain't got time to keep clicking through all those ads. So to me, one ad is good enough. 5 video, when you do get monetized, you get one ad popped in it. Hello to the Rising Phoenix, man. Perfect name for the perfect numbers growing. Them numbers is growing. They rising, pushing out that good content. All right, man. Now we're gonna start just dropping a few little questions up in here, man. We're gonna start get the conversation going. Yeah, you've been doing good, love. I see you about to hit that 1,000 subscribers real close, man. I feel it coming. If you're not there right now, I haven't seen your page today. You might be there. It's been about 2 days. But congratulations, you about to get it real soon, man. I hope you got them watch hours up. So The topics I want to talk about tonight, though, man, is the first one. I got some questions written down. First question I got, because you see, I wanted to do this live, so I wanted to make sure I had some questions and we can get the conversation going. So I want to know is, what y'all think about TikTok versus YouTube Shorts in 2025? Like, do y'all got TikToks out there? How many of y'all got a TikTok account? Because you see, I try to do a TikTok account too, because you see, I've been trying to grow as much as I can, trying to engage with as many people as I can. And what I notice is TikTok, you get a hella of views and people following you. Good God. And the same short you can do on TikTok, is about half. My point is, like, I dropped a couple of TikToks. I got some TikToks that got like 4,000 views. Got a couple of them that got 5,000 views. I got one, I think, that got like 20,000 views. A couple of ones like that. But I notice is those same videos can go on YouTube Shorts, and they hit like about 500 as an average. No, it's the Wi-Fi, man. It's the Wi-Fi. I'm just on my laptop. That's the thing I was saying. I was telling them earlier, man, that this Wi-Fi ass over here, bro. Maybe because I might have OBS Studios in the background playing, though, on my laptop. I might have to get that off. But yeah, man, I don't know why it's lagging. It's just my laptop that's on. My TikTok numbers are better in terms of shorts. I know. That's why I say they so, you put anything on TikTok, man, that thing be. I think it's just people that just be swiping views, though. I don't know. I'm trying to learn it. That's why I was asking y'all what y'all think about it, what y'all think about those views and everything on it. Like, that's crazy. Like, is it real authentic views, or most of the majority of it just coming from swiping? Because like I said, I get comments and I get engagement on YouTube Shorts. I get people, but on TikTok, I get views and probably just likes. I don't get comments on it. I just got Wi-Fi today in my. Oh, you just got that Wi-Fi in your apartment too? I hope it's better than what I got over here. I hope it's a whole lot better. Say, Red Carpet, what you talking about? Like your what views stopped at 500? Is it your YouTube Shorts? Because I've been researching that, and he's saying like the reason why is because how many likes do you have on it? On the 500 views, do you have at least 50 likes? Because if you got 50 likes, it pushes it in the algorithm again, and you have to get 100 likes to get to the next 100 likes or 1,000 views to get another boost in the algorithm. I've been learning that right now, so that's what I look at when my views start to get stuck at 500. Now I see how many likes I got. If the likes if the likes ain't at 50, it's not gonna get a reboot in the algorithm. So I've been catching on to like the YouTube Shorts, but like the TikTok thing is throwing me off, man. You can post anything on it, and 1 minute that thing might have 1,000 views. Like I said, I got one of them that got 5,000. I got some that got like, on the other page, I got one that got like some views, man. Look, Wi-Fi tripping again, y'all. Rising, don't get mad at me, man. It's this cheap ass Wi-Fi. It's bullshit ass Wi-Fi here. I guess because everybody that's up in the Airbnb with me, they got their electronics. Some people got their PS5s. switches. Some people is on the internet. So I guess we all just on it at the same time, man. Tracy said, I don't do TikTok, just YouTube. I know. I started doing TikTok because my daughters didn't do it. And they told me I need to make some TikToks. And I thought I could dance, but I can't dance. So I just decided to just post things that I normally post, like on YouTube, just to try and test it out. Out the pit, first time in. Shout out to Tracy, local learners. Yeah, man. Tracy is the OG of the Growth Tribe, man. You know, she's been holding it down. She's been supporting. She's one of the few. I got a lot of great supporters, but she's one of the few, man, that always show love, always tap in. Her Rising, Lyrics, man, I appreciate all my supporters, man. I followed them too. That's what we're about. I want to thank you though, man, for tapping in, man. We just chopping it up in the group. We talking about the reasons a lot of us ain't winning YouTube right now, you know. And a couple of my reasons, like I said, because I've been holding on to old content. I dropped a video, recorded a video a couple of days ago talking about fatherhood, my experiences with my son and my daughters. And whenever I start editing the video, man, I felt like it was a cringe video. I thought it was going to flop. I thought it was going to do bad. I was more worried about what people was going to think about the video. And it caused me to have a little bit of fear and not post the video, you know, so that was one of my reasons why I ain't winning. And like Red Carpet told me, that could have been the one. You never know. That one video probably could have been the one. Out the pit, man. Appreciate you for subscribing, man. That's what I like, man. That's what I like, man. I wish I had like some graffiti, some confetti, you know what I'm saying? I'd do some confetti up for you and all that, man. I appreciate that tapping in. Rising say I got cherry Coke in the freezer waiting on me. Well, I got blueberry bird dog mixed with some Sprite right here on ice waiting for me, you know what I'm saying? I was off tonight. I was bored. Thought about going to the casino, but at the same time, I need to save some money. I ain't went live in forever. I've been dropping videos every blue moon because work been killing me. I said, man, I'm going to lose everybody, man. I don't want everybody thinking that, you know, I'm falling off or I ain't consistent no more. Yeah, YouTube definitely pulls a grit on you out the pit. But the thing about it though, bro, it only makes it stronger, man. Iron sharpen iron, baby. Blueberry Bird Dog is a whiskey, you know. It's like the alternative I go to when I can't get that Blueberry Crown. Kimi, welcome, man. Just saying hi, man. I hope you ain't just saying hi. I hope you chilling and tapping in with us. Like I say, we just chopping it up. We talking about the reasons why a lot of people ain't winning right now in life, in YouTube, the situations, you know. And I was, like I said, I was telling them that my reason is for procrastination. I've been recording a lot of videos, but after I go through the editing processes and I want to sit back and deliver something good. After I watch it so many times, I end up feeling cringe looking at it and be like, man, that's going to flop. Nobody going to rock with this. So we all got our little reasons. Another question I want to know, man, like, as content creators, do y'all think we should talk more about our real life? Or whenever we get on YouTube, we should just keep it entertaining? You know, like be like a little dancing monkey or whatever is entertaining and everything. Or y'all rather just hear a person get behind the camera and speak some real? You know, there's a such thing as blueberry crown. Of course. You about to make me run upstairs and go get the bottle to show you. Yeah. That's what I was gonna sip on, but I like that bird dog too. So I just went ahead and just pulled me a cup of that. I never had the caramel crown. I had the vanilla. My one of the guys I work with, he loved that vanilla. I like the blueberry though. And they got the black I like too, you know. Keep me say I spent 5 minutes, but it's almost 4 a.m. here. And I spent hours trying to prove to someone I'm not a scammer. I'll spend 5 minutes, but it's almost where you at? Where you from, Keena? You said it's almost 4 a.m. Where you at? Man, it's right now it's 10 o'clock where I'm at. It's about to be 10 o'clock. I'm in Tampa Bay. So y'all agree that y'all rather like real life talks than the UK. Shout out to the UK, man. Shout out to the UK. So y'all agreeing that most real life talks are entertaining then? That what y'all said? A lot of people don't like to talk real life talks though, man. TP you eating your part. Oh man. I ate my parsley on my noodles yesterday. Yeah, I made me like some fettuccine. Sprinkle some parsley on it. Tracy, I don't know none of those remedies that you be knowing though, love. I don't know the health purposes of it, you know. Oh, Florida, man. No, I'm a Louisiana boy, man. I'm just in Florida walking. Working, not walking. I'm in Florida working though, man. My girl Audria is in Tampa. Yeah, I'm in Tampa Bay, Eric. I'm working in Tampa Bay on a construction job. I'm supposed to be out here for a couple of months. Job's supposed to be 3 to 4 months. I did a month already, but now they switched me to 6 weeks of nights. So I'll go back tomorrow night until the weekend again, to probably Saturday again. Then enjoy my days off. After these 6 weeks, I'm supposed to have like 4 weeks of days and we should be done with it. But I got to go home in a couple of days on the 16th, celebrate my birthday. And my daughter is a senior, and I got another one that's a junior. So my daughter, the senior one, Cameron, she has a final play that she's going to be doing on the 17th of April. She could be doing Tarzan. I think she's supposed to be Tarzan's mom in the play. So I'm going to dip in on those 2 days, celebrate my birthday, visit them for the play. Then I got to drive back 12 hours back to work. Then in the mix of all that, I got to try to figure out when and how I'm going to cut my hair. Because, man, my daughter is not giving me a break on that, man. She making sure that I hold my oath. I tried to tell her that I would just cut a little bit of it, man. She said she wants the whole thing gone. So I got to figure that out because she graduated in May. So my actual birthday is April 16th. And sign is an Aries. Okay, bet I do hear the accent a bit. So we got lyrics says Hillsborough County. That's where you from? Lyrics, Hillsborough County. And out the pit says, oh, bet. I do hear the accent a little bit. Now you about to make me chop up that what you just said. Pinellas, Pinellas County. Man, don't clip what I said if I chopped it up, man. Talking to a country boy right here, bro. Nice, I like the short. Why you dragging yourself? I'm just saying though, man, because I be pushing out a lot of content, and after I watch it and I edit it, and after I watch it so many times and I get used to seeing it, sometimes it become cringe to me. I'll be like, nah, man, that's not gonna fly. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit. So, man, how y'all stay motivated when y'all content flop? Like what y'all do, man? Y'all sit back and y'all go watch other people content to get inspiration. Y'all take a break. Like y'all fall into depression. Like what y'all do? You know what I'm saying? How y'all deal with it? How y'all motivate yourself? And I don't want to just necessarily say flop. I mean, like your definition of flop. Say you put a video out and you expecting it to have so many views and it don't do as you expected, or it didn't do as the last video did. You know, like what do you do? How do you dig deep and go back and get your own motivation to sit back to keep posting? You know what I'm saying? It don't make you just want to throw in the towel and be like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all do? You know, that's what I want to know. Because I might need some of y'all ideas, bro, because some of my methods just don't be working like that no more. Like I said, that little devil in my head be talking, boy. He be like, man, ain't nobody about to listen to that, bro. Yeah, I agree. It just hasn't reached the audience yet. Yeah, the right audience, and eventually when it will. Let me go back on these comments because Tracy talking about cheap broccoli, so I'm missing a lot right. Let's see. I read that. Nice. I'm a Leo. Leo. Rod says she's a Leo. The lyric says you are 30 minutes from me. Okay. So you in Florida too. So Hillsburg, that's in Florida. 30 minutes from you. So I was working in it's like 30 minutes away from here too, though. 45 minutes. The shop that I work at, though, the office is in Fort Myers, so I probably passed through your area some type of way. Kimi, I'm from Louisiana, boo. You see where you from? I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. Tracy says I'm a Leo. So we got two Leos in the building. I don't know nothing about no Leos. Okay, I've only been in Houston, Texas once. Lyrics, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. But like I say, I have expectations. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I push something out and I'll be having an expectation. I'll be like, give me such and such amount of views. And I know I did good on a certain topic. Then I look at it and that thing be. So I'll be like, you know what? I need to talk about something else. When really, I kind of just probably need to stay on track on the same topics. I'm just a watcher. I like supporting people. I know, man, Kimi, I've been waiting on you to drop some content, though. I done asked you that like about 2-3 times on my channel underneath my comments after you post, because you always be supporting, but I never see you post nothing, man. Get behind that camera. Tell us what it's like in the UK. I've never been in the UK. You know, shoot a little vlog, walking the streets of the UK, telling us about your day. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to support it. Trust me. I'm a curious person. Rise and say I'll fly to outer space. No way I don't. I'll go harder on people content. Let me see. We must understand people come to YouTube to look for something. Yeah, they always do, man. I just hope that they come to look for what I push out. How my life is going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 people up in here, man. I hope the love is showing. I appreciate y'all for being up in here. How you got your name TP? About time somebody asks, huh? Well, that's a long, long story, man. Let me see how the shortest way I can get it. TP actually comes from a nickname that people gave me. They used to call me 12 Play, because I used to make music back then. I used to rap and everything, part of a group, FOE. So we used to make music, and I used to be called 12. Not because of the laws, man, because I stayed in trouble a lot, but still. And from there, I had a homeboy named Monte. For some reason, he would just always holler 12 Play. They'd say 1, 2. Then it went from 12 Play, named to TP. Tracy says spit some bars. Man, I'm gonna have to upload some of my videos. I got some videos on YouTube. I just don't ever push it out there, man. I try to come as a new person. I used to be on YouTube a whole lot. She say spit some bars. I would though. Them days are behind me though, man. Them days are long gone. I didn't care for the message that I was sending back then. That's why I stopped. Appreciate that, Ross. To say 9 likes. Thank you, boo, for keeping me updated. Okay, soon I'm looking after my disabled son right now. It's hard, so I'm just going to watch right now. But thank you. Well, right there, what you just said is a wonderful story, man. You know how many people in this world who deals with something with their kids? You say you have a disabled son. My son right now is about to be 4 years old, Jemiah, and he never told me a full, complete sentence. So we all got our situations. And that was one reason why I didn't want to post that content, y'all, because y'all asking me to go ahead and push out that video because y'all said a lot of people would want to watch it. But like I say, I don't have time for somebody to sit back and judge my son. So that's why, because he gets so excited and he always, want to get into videos and talk with me, but he can't really speak. So like, he makes a lot of sounds and everything. So like, whenever I'm watching the video and I'm doing the editing, I hear him and I see him. Then my first thought would be like, what the people gonna think? And I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's a whole lot of content that I could be pushing out that I got in my phones, but I just be so worried about what people think because I don't want nobody to sit back and judge my child. I know, Roz. I know a lot of y'all would judge, but they do got people in this world that would look for anything to point and blame, and so like I say, I did one video with him on my page when I talked about his situation. Then a couple of people I heard say things about it, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that again. Certain people thought I was just trying to put him on there, but I was just trying to explain my situation, so a lot of people didn't take it as the message was intended. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna put you up there no more, Jemiah. I don't want nobody to sit back and judge you. I'm guessing you want to say autistic, huh? Rising. Tracy's son, nephew, automatic, might be autistic. My apologies if I was wrong. You say Yolanda's son, nephew, automatic. Maybe you would say autistic. But yeah, I, I ain't getting my son tested yet, but I'm going to go ahead and check it out soon. I'm trying to get him into speech therapy, so I had to sit back and I had to get his Medicaid and all that changed because a lot of places wouldn't taking it. Then it was costing me so much to come out my pocket. So I had to go back to work, get this money back stacked just in case the Medicaid that he's under now wouldn't accept it to the speech therapist. I was going to have the cash money to pay him because guess what? He is not about to be 4 years old without getting the right proper help that he needs. Because you see, I see a lot of frustration in him because he be trying to explain to me. He can say words, 1, 2 words at a time. But if he gets excited, oh, there's no way he can tell me a sentence, So he gets a little over anxious. So I need to get him a good speech therapist and everything. So that's my plans. Hopefully this Medicaid that he's under now gets accepted to the speech therapist and he can get the proper help that he needs. Because like I say, that's my little tag team partner. Every time I put that camera on when I'm home, trust me, he trying to jump behind me. He always around me trying to get on that camera. So, and let's see, back to the things. I can't be worried about others' thoughts. People gonna think and say any types of things. Exactly, man. And when they say I ain't got the time to flash out because I'm like LeBron James, bro. You say the wrong thing about my child, I'm gonna check him just like he did Stephen A, bro. Just like that out the pit. I'm gonna be just like LeBron and Stephen A if they say the wrong thing about my child. So best thing I said, just not go ahead and put the video up and not talk about it and not bring the situation up. Out of sight, out of mind. Kim says I have 2 autistic sons. Yeah, I don't know exactly. It's different. I heard it's different forms of autistic. You know what I'm saying? Like he would probably be considered high level because he's super smart. He knows his colors. He can count. He just won't talk. You can ask him, show me fingers. He'll put up 3 fingers. You say, show me 4. He'll show you 4. But you tell him to say, how old are you, Jemiah? He won't tell you 3. He'll go show you with his fingers. You'd be like, what color is that, Jemiah? You'd be like, say the color red. You know what I'm saying? He'll just look at you. But if you be like, grab me the blue crayon or grab me the green one, he gonna grab you any color that you ask for. You tell him, you say, go get 2 trucks. Give me the 2 red trucks. He'll go pick up the 2 red trucks. But as in speaking, yeah, he ain't trying to do that. So like, that's why I'm trying to get him into a speech therapist. Certain people say it could be a sign of autistic. I don't know. I think we all got a little bit of autistic in us, if you ask me, because I was a hyper kid growing up anyway. Yeah, excuse me for one moment, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh man. appreciate y'all for staying in, man. Oh, fun fact, man. My shirt is the exact same tattoo I got on my chest, man. So that's pretty cool. It's a laugh now, crowd later shirt, but yeah. I like clowns and I like masks. So I got the same tattoo going across my chest. But back to what we was talking about, y'all. Let's see if we got any more questions I want to ask y'all, man. I wrote down some notes, things that I wanted to talk about. Good night, Keemy. You said it's 4:00. Where you at, boo? Get you some rest, man. You got to see about them kids in the morning, love. I appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for opening it up to us. You don't post, like you said, but at least you was able to open up and tell us a little bit about your life. You know what I'm saying? So I wish you a great night. You know what I'm saying? You and your beautiful kids. Catch you on the next live. Catch you on the next video. Keep supporting, love. Thank you for tapping in. It's 10:00 where I'm at, so I still got a lot more hours to go. So I'm gonna still be up. And for whoever's tapping in with me, man, we still gonna be up. We still gonna be talking. We all gonna be talking about the reasons why we not winning and what we can do to change that. So, like I said, everybody, thank y'all for tapping in, man. I'm just asking questions. So we're gonna comment and I'm just asking questions. I wrote down a few little questions, things that I wanted to know. We're gonna talk about it. Thank you, Roz. I was just showing her some love, man. Because like I say, she always watch my videos. She always support. She always comment. And I always ask her the same question. When you gonna post a video so I can support you? Because she always supporting, and I'll be like, I want to return the favor. I see her comments. I click on her page. It's nothing. But I'm glad she was able to actually open up in the comment section. So that's why I like the community. I like how we can still get to know, you know what I'm saying? Get to learn each other, man. Like I say, look, I'm dealing with my son. She told me she been dealing with that situation. So look, I can get advice from her. So if I do feel comfortable now about posting those videos, I know I got a community of people, I know Tracy can relate to me, you said, and a lot of people. So I'm not alone. It's a good feeling to know that I'm not alone in this atmosphere. I can watch you on my TV now again. Yay. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's get these watch hours going. I'm just trying to stay online, y'all. I've been away a couple of days. I apologize. I've been working. So I feel like, hey, if I stay tonight, I can interact with the group, try to get the conversations going. We can all catch up. And maybe I get underneath y'all good grace and I can be excused for my absence. You know what I'm saying? Out the pit, I totally agree with you, man. Totally agree, man. We never alone. We only feel it. I can agree with you. Welcome, Miss Dare to Search. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm sorry I didn't see you when you came in, but I see you now. Sorry that I missed your lives. You came in, you spoke. So I apologize. Don't think that I overlooked you. You probably dipped in whenever I had to dip out for a second. But I want to let you know that we greatly appreciate it for stopping in. All right, y'all. We'll keep it going though, man. Next question I want to talk to y'all about, man. Let's see. What's keeping y'all in this YouTube game, even when you feel like nobody's clapping for you? And what I mean by that, what's your purpose? What's your reason? You know, what is the reason why you're still choosing to do this? You know, I know some of y'all might say, because I remember lyrics, she told me that I'm doing this for my kids. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, that's a good purpose. You know what I'm saying? You're not just posting, you're trying to build a bridge that you and your generation can cross over and walk on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But me, I'm trying to build for me, my future self, and my family. The reason why I say my future self, because a lot of folks think about everybody else, but they leave their future self starving. So I'm trying to feed minds. Rising says, love keeps me coming back. Acknowledgement, I get noticed on here now. I know, bro, especially when you got a community and a family, bro, and you feeling like people support you. Yes, that's a great feeling, man. That's a great feeling, getting acknowledged, validated, appreciated, all that, man. Tracy said, because I wanted to share my passion about nature, healing, and everything God has created for us. You could be, I'm going to call you Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, herb lady, because just by watching your videos, I can't lie, I learned a whole lot. I've been learning a whole lot watching your videos. Auntie, dare to search slowly but surely in God's timing. Enjoy the YouTube journey. Yes, Miss Dare to Search says, yes, enjoy the YouTube journey. All supposed to enjoy it, man. Because guess what? Whenever we're going to finally get to where we need to be, whenever we're going to get the subscribers, when you're going to get monetized like you want, then you won't have no time to enjoy it. It's going to be all business. It's all going to be business. You'll be worrying about posting, putting content out there, trying to watch your numbers. It won't be no more enjoyment in it. So yeah, enjoy it right now. Enjoy it while we're learning. Enjoy it while we're growing. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Live in the moment. Enjoy it. Enjoy the grind. Enjoy what it feels like to be at the bottom. All of that. The lyric says, LOL, I have a lot of people that don't clap for me. Some people don't like to see others succeed. Exactly. They don't clap for you, but guess what? When that music gonna make it and you gonna make it, they gonna be secretly your biggest fans. The ones in the shadows, that's gonna be your biggest fans. Or they could be haters. We can congratulate the haters too. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't talking about you, baby, you ain't doing something right. So if they love you or hate you, just keep your name in their mouth. Give them something to talk about. That's all you got to do. Give them something to talk about. Because when they see you in your face, they ain't gonna be that same person. They're not gonna be that same person. Just like Tracy said, it's all what we believe, man. And that's it right there. That says it all right there. I can't say it no better than that right there. You know what I'm saying? Beautifully said. Miss Dare the Search, I agree with you right there too, man. So many nights I went to sleep on lyrics. She know that, man. I used to catch her lives at. She used to have the 11:30s to 12 to 3:30 lives in the morning. Put me to sleep. I needed that. As in shout out songs, she got the very best ones, man. Beats, the vocals, everything. I love her shout out songs, everything, man. Do I got any more questions, man? I think I asked those. Mm-hmm. That Wi-Fi, y'all. That's that Wi-Fi, man. So I'm texting on my phone, y'all. I should have it off, huh? I know, man. I know. I can't help it. I couldn't keep it on airplane mode. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. But yeah. But like I say though, what I want to say though about the truth to these content creators, I want y'all to remember that this shit that we doing, it ain't easy, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that is easy. And like a lot of y'all said in the comments, especially what Out the Pit said earlier, that it's lonely. It do get lonely. Feel like we just talking to ourselves sometimes when looking at the camera. I can agree that trying to be consistent eventually gets exhausting. But I want y'all to know you gotta be serious and be real about this. You know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to build something that matters, you're gonna have to get used to being uncomfortable. You know, you have to get used to the hard grind. And the times that you don't feel like getting up and doing it, you got to find that inner strength on the inside and keep posting. Thank you for tuning in, Motivation Minister. You know, appreciate you dropping by. Thank you for showing up. Tonight, like I said, we just really just talking in the chats, communicating with each other. I'm asking a few little questions. We're having a few little topics, but basically we're talking about the real reason why most of us are failing on YouTube. I gave a few of mine, you know, in the beginning. I started following content creators. You know, I got, how can I put the word? Hypnotized by the idea that YouTube was in easy mode. You know, I got the big eyes by seeing people posting their revenue, their views, talking about how they get monetized. And I wanted a bite of that apple at the time, but it pushed me to feeling like I was trapped in some type of prison. And what I mean by that, it felt like my content was just stagnant, like it was copying and pasting and following trends and whatever they talking about, I was trying to talk about. And by making that content in the beginning, I didn't get the results that I wanted. And I also felt like my content was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no purpose, no substance, no fulfillment, so. It's not easy for real. I'll be up late nights working. I'm talking about me too. I want to rap. I don't think I need to read. I want to rap. I think I need to read first. You won't last if you don't have no purpose. Exactly. Exactly. I have yet to do my first live. I have so much to talk about. Everyone will be welcome with their opinions and no disrespect. This is my third live, Miss Dare to Search. My first live I was watching the Lakers basketball game. I tried to just catch the feeling of it. My next live I did an exposure video. I made a video about a couple of content creators out here selling wolf tickets and dreams, And sorry about that. I got a phone call. Let me let them know something right quick. Yeah, my second live that I did, I was talking about exposing content creators that was out there lying to us and all that, about DD and DL. I'm not gonna say their name because I ain't gonna give them no credit where credit's due. But that was in the beginning. I guess I could say I was a little pissed off and in my feelings because I felt lied to. But like I say, that was all in the beginning, but it took a little bit of growth and everything to understand I should blame myself for being a follower. So, like I say, I know the reasons why I wasn't winning in the beginning. Then when I felt like making my own lane, being who I felt like I'm comfortable with being, regardless if people accept it or not, here we are. So I thank those content creators for getting me started and making me pick up this camera and get behind this YouTube. Boy, you see your boy must be buzzing on that drink, huh, y'all? Glasses almost fell off my face. Cool. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Second cup on YouTube, but about the third glass I done had. At least you got self-accountability. You would get there. Exactly, man. We all try to follow the trend. We all try to follow what's popping in the beginning, man, until we find our footing in the ground and find out what's really working for us. See, me, the purpose of TP Media TV was basically for me to sit back and like put people on in my neighborhood, because I got a lot of people where I'm from who are entrepreneurs, small business owners. I got people my age that's club promoters. I got people my age that's rappers, all kind of small business entrepreneurs doing their own thing. And that was the essential purpose of TP Media TV. That way I can go down to my neighborhoods. I can interview these people. I can kind of show like where I came from, the certain opportunities we have in our community. But I never had opportunity to really jump in that realm yet, because I was just dipping and dabbing my feet in the game and trying to learn. You got to learn this editing, posting, YouTube. There's a lot of things I had to learn before I found out really what my niche was and where my direction was going to be. Then on the path of growing and learning, I decided, look, man, I want to start a platform where I have a community of people who are growing and we want to come together and help one another. Well, we lacking, I'm looking for the next person to take the slack. Like if a person is struggling with editing, then I want a person in the growth tribe who's posting videos about ways to edit it and set up thumbnails. It's all about teaching and growing. Whatever you're good at. If you do it yourself stuff, like I want people in the community like showing whatever you know. For instance, like Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, Tracy Learning, local learnings. You know what I'm saying? She teach me so much just on a good plant-based diet, medicine, detox, everything I needed to know. You know what I'm saying? I can't give out that knowledge, but guess what? When you tap into the grow community, it's people in here that will. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's see. So I want to thank everybody who's up in here though, man. We're gonna keep it going. I don't know how long YouTube keep us on though, y'all. It's like a what, hour and 52-minute live. I'm gonna try to rock and roll as long as they could keep me going on, man. We could talk all night. I got so many things we can talk about. Like I say, I wrote down a shitload of questions. But I didn't want to keep asking questions in my phone. I wanted to just make it kind of like natural. Arthur Pierce says, have you ever made a video you were proud of and accidentally deleted it? I have one. I was. A whole lot of them, man. A video that I was super proud of making, but I deleted it was, matter of fact, I probably still have it. Let me see. I never posted it yet. I didn't delete it. I didn't post it. Let me see. What's the name of it? Let me see right quick. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I got a lot of videos on my phone that I'll be recording, y'all. I just haven't edited though. Let me see. It was called What the Streets Taught Me, but the streets taught me, but God raised me. I didn't like the way the title was on that video. Yeah. So I'll probably try to remember what I said on it and reshoot it in a different area too. Because at the time of shooting that video there too, I didn't like the scenery that I was in. So that's one reason why I didn't post it. But yeah, it was called The Streets Taught Me, but God Raised Me. I don't know why I titled it that though. Yeah. 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Yeah. Then I got another one that I was working on. I did at work. What's the name of this one? You're not lazy, you just misaligned. and I made that one, but I think it was too much noise in that one though. Was it? Was it the one? I think it was the 6 minute one that had the noise. This one was 3 minutes though. That's why I didn't post it. That's why I didn't post this one. It was 3 minutes long, so that's why I didn't post it. I didn't feel like it was long enough, and that's why I said in the beginning, I think a 5 video, because I'm about gotta have 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Like I say, listen to all these things that them YouTube people were saying. And I thought that 3 minute video wasn't gonna be good enough because it was only 3 minutes and 41 seconds. And hey, it ain't enough time, so it doesn't pay to post it. So that's why most of these videos are still stuck in my phone, bro. But I think I'm gonna just have to just start posting them, bro. Like I say, man, it might be old to me, but it's still gonna be new to everybody else. Because I said a lot of good stuff on that video. I remember it, man. Even though it was 3 minutes and 41 seconds, I said a lot on what the streets taught me. The guys video that I did make. Let me go back on some of these comments, y'all. So I don't want to think that nobody think I'm passing them up. Because that's another thing I got to try to learn about on live. I got to kind of remember to engage in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I stopped them that one on the proud video. Well, thank you for that. Rising said we can be laughing now, so that means y'all got plenty of time. I'm not worried about it. We ain't gonna get cut off. I was thinking they'll probably cut us off at a certain amount of time. Well, Tracy, I'm gonna give you your flowers, boo. Data Search said that her daughter loves your channel, man. Look at that, man. A lot of people love your channel, boo. You got great content out there. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the subscribers. They're going to come and they're going to go. But right there should be enough to tell you that it got people out here that's appreciating what you got doing. Right there. Appreciate their love, y'all. Appreciate y'all showing each other love in these comments, man. Like I said, there's a whole lot of amazing channels, man. A whole lot of great content creators out there. Yeah, I guess since y'all saying y'all liking the title and all that, I guess I'm gonna have to post the video then, man. Like I say, sometimes they say we got to think of a title. First thing we need to do before we post the video, they said, come up with a title. And I'm telling you stuff that I heard on vidIQ. So like I said, I'll be brainwashed. They say, come up with a title, come up with a thumbnail, then we put it out there. So I like to sit back and come up with my content first. Like whatever I'm feeling or how I'm feeling, whatever I got to talk about, I want to talk about it. Then I try to come up with something that relates to it. But these videos here, I actually came up with a title, sat back and thought about the things I wanted to say. Then when I finally put it on camera and I got to watching it, I was like, ah, man, it's kind of cringe, man. Nobody want to hear that shit, you know. The minister say, one time I accidentally erased when I was making space in my phone. I was upset about it, but I just made a video about it. I turned my pain into content. Exactly, bro. That's how I come up with my content. Like I said, today, I made my video simply off the fact that I was at work and I was on my break. So I went in my notifications and I was like, man, I ain't posted a video in like about 5 days. I lost track of time. I'm talking about working these nights, waking up, going to work, waking up, you know, just being in the routine. I lost track of time real quick. So I was like, man, it's been like about 4 days. And right when I was thinking that little voice hit in my mind and it was like, You see, you're not practicing with you. And it's like you always try to think of ways to make videos, but you ain't made a video in 4 days. How you gonna make some content and talk about this? How you gonna explain this to the people? So like I came up with my video today. I was like, man, look, sometimes taking a little break can be good because the breaks that I was taking, I had a lot of chance to reflect, read, meditate, do a whole lot. Oh, y'all, excuse me 1 second, y'all. I gotta go get my phone charged. Yeah, my charger for my laptop too. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me plug these things up. Charge up this phone. See? Yeah. Boom, plug up slapped. Hey, what happened, man? Okay. As soon as I plug your ass in, you got to skipping, man. Oh, bullshit ass Wi-Fi, man. What's up, y'all? We back. Keeping it real, say I have my coffee. I got my coffee too, boo. I got my coffee right here. Blueberry coffee. That's that blueberry coffee. No worries. I kind of all grow. Divine time. Yes, it will, man. Yes, it will. Yeah, buddy, man. But like I said, man, I ain't posting no content, y'all, in a few days, man. I've been away from the camera, no mics, no content, no nothing. Just me, my thoughts, and some good old Mary Jane, to tell y'all the truth. To ease my mind, you know. For a few little moments, though, I felt the guilt. I felt the little guilt creeping in and everything. I felt like I was slipping. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just do me a live video. I'm going to get back communicating with the growth tribe, getting things going. You know? So I keep skipping, man. It's freaking Wi-Fi. You know? But my advice to y'all, though, work at your own pace. Roz, appreciate you, boo. You say you love the content. Let me go back. I got a lot of comments, man. Y'all talking in here, man. I never tasted watermelon soda. What kind, though? What kind of watermelon soda though? It said, what do you want for your birthday? To tell you the truth, not to cut my hair. If you ask me, that's the gift that I want, not to be able to cut my hair. Because man, I love my hair. But a promise is a promise. I told my daughter on her 8th grade graduation, I pulled up to her graduation when she was in the 8th grade. I had my dreads, I had gold grills on my made. Look at that, his Wi-Fi tripping. Made my daughter embarrassed for her 8th grade graduation. She want to give daddy no love, y'all, no love. And she was mad. So I actually went in the 8th grade, like, what's wrong with you? And she told me she didn't like the look that I had and how I came. Let me fix this camera, man. 16 college, so I told her being in the 8th grade that year. So I told her, I'm like, you graduate, you go to college, you get college paid for, you do all this and that. Daddy'll sit back and he'd be presentable for your senior graduation. I was like, what you want me to do? And she was like, I want you to cut your hair. So like she was in 8th grade back then, what, 13 years old probably. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cut my hair. Okay, I'm gonna cut my hair. Man, Cameron ain't forgot that shit. My daughter has not forgot that. She's been telling me since the beginning of January that the countdown been started. I thought she was gonna forget about it. She hit me up the past couple of days, about 2 weeks ago, asking me when I was gonna get it cut. And I was like, I don't know, I'm probably get it cut for your your graduation. She was like, no, you need to cut it around your birthday. That way your hair can grow and you can have your waves and you're gonna have your hair looking good for my graduation. She was like, so you need to kind of work it in. So I was like, damn. So it's a countdown. So I got about less than 3 weeks, man, of my hair. So that's what's killing me. So if I can have anything for my birthday, I would like to keep my hair. No, sir, she didn't forget, Minister. She reminded me. You reminded me, man. So, but it's gonna make for some good content, man. You know, we're gonna call it the makeover content. Yeah, buddy, man. You're making me sad right now, keeping it real. I love my hair too, man. She want it gone though, man. She want it gone. Because the reason why she want it gone, she never seen me with my haircut. When she was young, so she want that. She want that visual for herself. It's funny how wig, huh? Get a wig, y'all crazy. Man, get a wig, huh, Tracy? I need to. But yeah, Rosin, that's what I was thinking about doing, man, cutting them and keeping them back. But I'm a person that's big on energy. So like I believe I keep my locks and try to like re-put them back, I'm still bringing in that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So like when you cut your locks and you start fresh, it's supposed to be considered as like a new beginning. You know, so I want to start everything new. Then already, you know, I'm gonna be hitting 40. And you know, 40 is the new 20. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and just get rid of the locks. And if I do decide to grow them back, I'll just start out fresh. But I need to really see my hair, man. I used to have some good hair, man. Waved up for days, man. So like I think you might like to cut more though. Exactly. Out with the old, in with the new, man. It's all about growing, evolving. They say 40 is the new 20. So you know how many years I'm gonna knock off my age when I'm gonna cut my hair? Shit. You said out the pit. What day, man? I'm the 16th. So you are Aries also? Happy early birthday. Wish you many more. 40 gonna be the new 20. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I might get some better value, you know what I'm saying? They don't see your value right now. So maybe a new cut, new look, you know what I'm saying? 27 Taurus. Happy birthday. Taurus. And Rosin said, I'll be 46. 26, you mean? Told you 40 is the new 20, boo. 26, you mean in August? Tracy said I will be 56 in August. Y'all awesome youngsters. You young too. Nothing get old but clothes, baby. Nothing get old but clothes, man. 56 ain't old. Yeah, man. Nothing get old but clothes, man. I mean, you just got more wisdom. That's all. You lived a little longer. You know a little more things. TP, what it is. Oh, man. When I do have free time, I like to play basketball. I'm trying to learn golf right now because it's about being patient. But most of my hobbies is reading the Quran, trying to find out the purpose of life, and trying to be better every day, man. I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with my kids because they're getting older. But the things I do to enjoy, like I say, I like to play basketball. I'm a gamer. So I like to play a lot of PlayStation 5. I like to play Madden and NBA 2K. I got a lot of homeboys I play online with. So like most of my time, I'm a homebody. I'm inside. I bet a lot. So me and my homeboys would be like betting on sports. We'd be doing like Madden tournaments or playing 2K. So I'll be betting with them. But my free time though, bro, I've been trying to learn golf, hitting on the driving range whenever I'll be home. But I do a lot of reading though. You know, I'll be reading my Quran a whole lot and trying to be a better person. I'm stuck trying to figure out my purpose in life. If that makes sense to a lot of y'all. uh, I feel you, Tracy. She said I figure out no money. That's gonna be too long, man. I'm gonna be forgetting like God forgot about me. 180. Oh man, golly, man. You just left me here. Like man, I'm stuck here. I'm a vampire. Like, man. 180 though, man. It'd be a blessing though. It'd be a blessing if I hit like 80. Exactly, man. Claim it, Tracy. Claim that 180, boo. YG just came out with 2004. The song. I hope you hear it. I'm not. What you talking about? Who YG just came out with a song in 2020 in 2004? You saying? Damn, it's keeping it real, man. You trying to be a vampire, baby? You said 1,000 years, man. Shoo, man. You trying to see all kind of evolution, man. You could be with the floating cars. You could be living with what that is, the Jetsons, 1,000 years from now. I'm trying to be long gone in the next dimension, baby. Cause like I said, 1,000 years for sure, God forgot about me, man. I ain't gonna want to leave. I ain't gonna want to go to heaven by then. 1,000 years from now, man. Okay, yeah, I know YG now. Who you talking about, man? What song you talking about though? What song in 2004 you referring to? I don't know how long I want to be here. I want to be out once the purpose is done. Exactly, man. Once my purpose is done, man. Y'all know we all made that decision whenever we came here. They just put that veil over our eyes and we don't remember. But we all told God, we all told the Creator what expiration date we wanted to leave out here and what mission, what struggles, everything we wanted to do. Once we completely agree with you, man, I'll be ready to go then too. Tracy say, TP flying cars are history. Exactly, man. See, that's more realistic, Rising. The reason why I say 60 though, man, because most people in my family die young. Yeah, man, the West family, man, my bloodline, we not long. We don't live long, man. Like I say, so if I'm about to hit 40, I'm on my countdown, man. Shit. I'm on the back end. I'm playing back nine, y'all. Good night, Miss Lyrics. Appreciate you for stopping by, love. Appreciate you rocking with me along like this. Like you've been up in here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Tell page because I'm back. I'm working nights, so we'll go ahead and listen to you at night. TP, you like to sing? I wish I could sing. Rap though. Yeah, man. I got a couple of videos on YouTube, y'all. One day I might tell y'all how to search me up. Yeah, man. That's the old me. I don't like to bring up that past tense. I mean, I got about 4 videos on YouTube. They did good. Like I say, back in the day, we had dreams of being rappers. We all, especially coming where I'm from, it was either sports or being a rapper. So, but after having my kids and working and learning responsibility, I had to find me another path. So I wish I'd seen though. Daddy Church said we're gonna figure this purpose out. It's hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a pawn in a chess game. You know, a pawn is actually important in that chess game, even though a lot of people sacrifice it and just think it has no purpose. But the pawn eventually becomes the queen. It becomes the knight, whatever you want it to be. So, like, even though you're just a pawn, there's always opportunity to become something more. Because without the pawn, you can't grow. You know, my chess metaphors ain't too good, but I could play it though. So that's all that matters. You know, just take that pawn and make that pawn your queen. Run that whole chessboard. So the pawn, from the pawn to the queen to the knight, everybody got a purpose, man. Just we all got one purpose, you know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but the Wi-Fi is kind of sucky. Connection is fairly good. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging it in your router. There we go. Now we're back good. Now we get something. I'm about to go upstairs and unplug everybody's shit. Man, I need Wi-Fi right now, man. I'm on live, man. You know, tap in on your phones. Let's keep hear you. What, sing or rap? Yeah, man. It's been some years. I'm a defender of perception and perspective. Exactly, man. I can agree on that. I can totally agree with you on that, man. Out the pit. Because we all got our own perception of things, and we all got our own perspective of how we see things. Miss Detta Search say if you see 4 to 5 moves ahead, the pawn can also checkmate you. That's facts right there too. So you sound like you're a little chess player, man. You have to get us. I'm about to drop a link one day, and we have to get some mobile chess games going on in the live. Let's see how y'all are in chess. Sending love, light, and blessings to you all. See you again soon. Tracy, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you for showing love, for staying up with me tonight, for supporting me, boo. Sending love to you too, man. Sending love and everything to you too. Ain't that right, y'all? Sending love to Tracy. I put the heart emojis in there for Tracy, man. Send her love because she always supporting, man. She always doing good for me. Appreciate everybody showing Tracy some love, man. Appreciate the Growth Tribe, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all showing love to Tracy, man. Tracy, thank you for tapping in, boo. Hope you get you some rest if you exiting it off. Thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. Look at that, man. I appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate the love, man. I hope she's feeling warm and special now. Not yet, Rise. It's not 12:09 yet. I'm 11:09 right now. It's 11:10 right now. I'm in Tampa, so maybe the time differs in certain places. And yes, ma'am. Just keeping it real. Tracy is awesome, man. I love her support, man. So how everybody doing tonight, man? Where everybody's from, man? Go ahead and y'all drop your locations. Let's see where everybody's from. Oh shit, you right. I'm looking at the laptop, y'all. I'm sorry. It is 12 for me. I guess my time is still in Louisiana time on my laptop, man. You sure is right. Right when I went over to sip my drink, I looked at my time on my wrist. Yeah, on my laptop it's showing 11:10. So yeah, y'all right, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm 12:10. We've been putting in some good nights, man. Oh, man. I wonder how this shit can update then. Let me see. Local time. Let me see. Click on it. I never updated the time on my laptop, y'all. Oh well. What time it is in New York, Minister? Same time as me. You should be 12:12 too, right? All right, all right. We got South Africa up in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Rosin say she from Toledo, Ohio, but she in Arlington, Texas, next to the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, y'all. I was just out there. Yeah, man, she in that big city, Dallas. Yeah, man. Minister said I'm in North Carolina. Hmm. Out the pit. I appreciate you for that comment right there, man. You know, appreciate you being hooked, coming back. The next live, I'm gonna have some better topics though. Like I say, I thought I wrote down like maybe 6 questions. I was in a rush, you know. Minister, I'm in Tampa working right now. Yeah, I work for a company. I don't want to say my company name right now, but still, we do epoxy floorings and I do concrete work. And we station out of Indianapolis. We got a company in Fort Myers, and we got another shop up in Texas, up in Dallas, Texas. So last couple of years, I've been working up north. This time here, I decided to stay down south. So I've been working in the Texas area. So I'm gonna be working in the Texas and Florida area probably for the rest of this year. I'm kind of thinking about relocating out here, but it won't be in Tampa Bay, Florida. It will be in Fort Myers, closer to the shop. But the freaking cost of living is so high, man. So I was house shopping and looking around, $1,700 for a 1-bedroom apartment out there. So I was like, man, I gotta wait and see. So my job is supposed to work some type of deal with me. They told me that once I find an area, they go do like a starter pack. They're gonna probably pay the rent for so many months, keep me on my feet, which is a good idea. But at the same time, the price that I was looking at. So me and my partner, we're thinking about rooming together, getting an apartment together, work for about 6 months to a year. Then I'm gonna think about getting my family out here. But in the time being, I would just travel back and forth home until I can get situated good out here. But right now, I don't know, man. I gotta talk about this real quick because Florida cost of living is totally different than Louisiana cost of living, you know. So like they pay me good money, but to stay out here, I'm gonna probably need another $5 more, you know, probably. But that's a conversation with them another day. But as of right now, though, I'm gonna just stay inside these Airbnbs and make this little money and visit my family as I can. But when this conversation jump up again about me moving here permanently, I'm gonna have to see what this money talking about. Let's see, man. Out the pit, say about to jump in the shower. If you're still alone, I'll be back. Peace, love, and light. Man, do you, man. If I get off, I'm gonna probably come back on again later again tonight. Like I said, I got about another day off. I don't go to work till tomorrow night, so I'm gonna stay on again tonight, long as I can tonight. Even if I ain't live, I'm gonna most likely be up editing videos because, like I said, I got a lot of videos that I could post out. I need to stop worrying about what people think. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop them out there. What up, TP? What up, Antonio? Anthony? Appreciate you tapping in, babe. You know, appreciate you tapping in. You know, all I ask you, hit that like button for your boy. You know, let's dust our feet off at the door, show a little respect. Come in, it's free. It's free, you dig, to hit a little like. It's free. It ain't gonna cost us nothing. It don't cost nothing. Just like the video, and that's it. Support each other. Tap in. Drop a few little comments. Get a conversation going. You know, all love, man. Like I said in the beginning, I was on 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. I was talking about the reasons why a lot of us ain't winning on YouTube. I gave people my reasons because I was worried about what people thought about certain videos. If I post them, I was sitting back worrying about, should I be authentic? Should I be the real me? Or should I try to entertain people? Just talking about certain things like that, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but back like I was saying, man, sometimes being overwhelmed can hurt, man. It can hurt you. Man, you ever post a video, then you went check it a couple hours later and it was like crickets. You ain't got no views, no nothing. You share your goals. You try to tell people certain things about your life to try to make them laugh. You try to tell them certain things you're doing in life to make your situations better, but it still ain't helping getting you noticed like you want to. Feels like you've been slept on. Yeah. That's how I was feeling the last couple of days. So I had to say, you know what? I had to take me a little break, regroup, think about some content, think about what really I wanted to talk about, what route I wanted to lean into, and start from there. Reboot, I guess. Yeah, man. Yeah, enjoying this, man. Go ahead and like it, man. Continue to interact with your boy. Hey, this is my first real official live that I'm actually doing. Good night, man. Glad you came through. I'm glad that you showed a little love. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything that y'all did, man. I appreciate everybody who tapped in. Matter of fact, I'm probably not gonna be that long either, man, because this Wi-Fi trip is really kind of like pissing me off right now. It's keep going in and out, you know. But let's keep going in the comments, man. We got more people. Let's see. We got Miss Detta Search to say she's from Alabama. How they say that? Rolling Tide. You're a rolling tide, huh? Rolling Tides. You Alabama fan? But yeah, once again, though, good night, though, Minister. I'm glad you was able to pass through and catch your boy, show a little bit of love, you know. Miss Keeping Real say, just be real. People like that. Do they like that, Miss Keeping It Real, or are we just nosy as people? What you think? We just nosy. We like the gossip. We like the juice. We like to hear what people talking about. That's what it is. Don't overthink it. Enjoy the ride. You too should be fun. I know. I be overthinking a whole lot, you know. The reason why I'll be overthinking though, Miss Delta Search, is because like after I'm gonna record my video, because like I said in the beginning, I think of my title, then I try to work on the thumbnail. Then 9 times out of 10, I don't even add the thumbnail on my video. After I work on them, like, no, too CGI, or I don't like the way my picture looked on it. So after I go through all that, so I'm watching it over and over and over, and I'm taking out this space here, and I'm taking out empty space here, and the process that we normally do editing. But after I done heard the video maybe 5-6 times now, I feel like it don't be worth nothing no more. Even though nobody ever heard it, nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's like I done got used to hearing myself. I'm like, nah, this video ain't gonna cut it. Cause like after I done heard it so many times, like, nah, I'm not really too much feeling this message. So the video goes from CapCut to my drafts, and they never get posted. Then I sit back and I be like looking for something to talk about, but yet still I got 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos right now that's in the draft that just need to just be uploaded. You know. And sometimes I drop the video, but I'll like the title, I'll be like, nah, because like I try to come up with the title, I try to come up with a thumbnail, and I try to come up with my material. But after I drop the video, I'll be like, you know what? I ain't feeling this title. The title should be this. Or I should have said this for the title. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my reasons. I just need to get over that of worrying about what people are gonna think and just put out that content. So I agree with you. I need to stop overthinking it. Alabama tax is 10%, and some stores charge a 10% surcharge, making it 20%. That's crazy. Man, that is crazy, man. So, in other words, I got small businesses stores. If that's the case, if they charging a surcharge up like that, because if it was like big businesses, man, that shouldn't be right. But yeah, I see a lot of small stores, small businesses probably doing that. Yes, and Ohio State. I did a job out there in Ohio last year. People know the real ones. Me personally, I love the real ones. You should just record and post. Let YouTube choose the thumbnail for your video. It's easy. Well, like what you mean? Like when you said you should just post and record your post, let YouTube choose your thumbnail. You mean just like upload it and just whatever the thumbnail be for that video? That what you basically saying? Like just let them just choose that. That's how I've been doing my lately videos. I just been like uploading it, but sometimes your thumbnail be caught, your mouth be all open or something on the thing. I don't be liking that. If I say I judge myself too hard, Miss Data Search. I judge myself too hard, love. Yeah, the smaller stores. And and you see, that's the reason why it's hard to support small businesses. Because of that simple reason, which you just said, they want to sit back and they want to overcharge. The surcharge be so crazy, man. Like how I'm gonna support you and you taxing higher than most of the stores. Yeah, YouTube will choose the picks. Yeah, but sometimes they be catching a bad pick of me, man. Be catching me in a little weird ass moment. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do though. Like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna just start uploading them videos, man, because I got like 6 videos in my archive, man. Good messages, I think, but 2 videos I'm worried about the scenery, what it looks like. Another video, I was in two videos. I was in my work clothes. One of them I was kind of dusty. I didn't notice until I was watching the video and I could see the concrete dust on the side of my face on that video. So I didn't want to post that one because it was like fresh off of work and I was looking dusty. Like I say, another 2 videos, I didn't care for the scenery, the background that was on the video. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just have to just post them things though, man. Just not worry about it. Because I do need some content. And the days that I do be working, the nights, those videos could have did me some justice. So I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that. I can do better. I need to do better. Well, I'm sorry, man. I was online all day. I just tried to text you and tell you that. Mm-mm-mm. I like seeing people in the videos, the interactions.
with me. It makes it special. Keeping it real. Thank you. Hi there. We should link. Always overthink my process as well as I'm getting frustrated with myself. Now, Anthony, why you say you overthinking? You know, what you stuck on? And most likely it's the same reason we all ain't winning because you're so worried about probably what people gonna think of your videos. Because that's what I'm struggling with. That's what most of us are struggling with. And what I've been learning from the chat is we just need to be focusing on growth. Each video that you post, look to do something better on that video. You know what I'm saying? Like if you work on your editing on it better, or if not, add captions on your video. If not, add a different background. Each video that I believe that we should post, one thing needs to improve on that video. Your message should get more clearer. Your tone should be more confident. You should have a different background. You should have different lightings. You want to show people something that's different. If y'all look at all my videos, look at this video now, look at the background. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying something different. I decided to get out my room and stop making content in my room. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna come into the office room. You know, I'm recording, but that's just the fact that you just have to get used to recording with people's watching. Because like in the beginning of this video, a couple of the guys were sitting down watching me on live to see how I was gonna react. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? They eventually got up, they went to their rooms because guess what? Life keeps going. You know, so just got to be confident. We just got to work on our craft. Let's keep it real. Say, guys, don't overthink. TP, I really enjoyed this live. I'm going to go now. Enjoy. Stay safe. Miss Detta Search, thank you for tapping in. Enjoy you being here. I wouldn't even expect it to be on live this long, to tell you the truth. Like I say, I just want to try to keep getting used to being on live. I wrote down maybe 6 questions, like I said, that I thought I was going to keep my live going. I thought I could ask a couple of questions, but ended up didn't work out as planned. But good thing that the chat kept going and we kept interacting and we found something to talk about. Like I say, next time I'm gonna come up prepared. I just wrote a few little questions. I was like, let me go live and try to get back to this rhythm of being behind this camera again. And hey, thank y'all for tapping in. You know, I can't get mad. I got a few ideas on content, but I waited for the right scene, time, light, and etc. I just want to record and not. My point. I totally agree with you, Anthony. That's the point, man. That's the overthinking that we be doing. Be stuck with a few ideas, but we gotta wait for the right scenery. Like I say, I got 6 videos in the archive. 2 of them I don't want to post because I don't like the scenery. I'm so worried about what y'all, the viewers, could be thinking while I'm talking, giving a message. Subconsciously, I'm more worried about y'all looking at my background on that video, judging the background or where he's at and this and that. You know, so like that takes my focus off that message. I got another video that I dropped about what fatherhood taught me and the struggles and the growth I had to go through with dealing with my son. But on that video, I got a lot of scenes where Jemiah is jumping in on camera. He's talking with me. And me subconsciously. Again, I'm worried about people trying to listen to what my son is saying, even though he's 4 years old and he can't really speak yet. So I'm worried about people hearing him struggle to speak to me and judge my son. So I don't want to post that video, even though I got great content on that video, great messages. I talked about a lot. I even opened up personally about what I'm dealing with. Gave y'all, it is a totally different side that y'all seen from me, but I'm more worried about the world judging my child, my son, because he ain't speaking. So that's another video I haven't posted. So like I say, 2 videos, I'm worried about the scenery. Another video, I'm worried about what people think about my child. If I post out when they're not catching the message that I'm trying to deliver. It just, so we just have to just push them out there, bro. Like you say, we can't worry about what people think. We just got to hit record and launch them things. Miss Keeping It Real say, I love you walking and talking videos. I thank you for that, man. Thank you. I'm trying, man. The reason why I do those walking videos, I like to get away from the house. Because sometimes, like I say, I worry about my scenery. I worry about what people could think. I'm out here shooting a video, and I'm worried about my coworkers busting out like, hey, man, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? And just getting comfortable around people. But like I say, they've been used to me for the whole month, watching me make videos, and they've been watching me post content. They've been supporting me. I even had a couple of them tap in, man. So we just have to break that conscious mindset of being nervous and just get out there and really do the damn thing. That's all I can see. As I say, my roots in Alabama. My dad was born in Logan, West Virginia. My last name is West Rising. Just a fun fact. Logan, West Virginia. Just keep posting, my friend. Okay, if it's your child, please be cautious. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't about Jemiah. It's the fact that while I'm making my video and I'm talking, he jumps up, sits on my lap. He want to sit down. He want to get behind the camera. That's on that last video I'm talking about. He want to get behind the camera, so he's sitting down on the side of me, right? So on the video, I'm talking, and he's trying to conversate with me also, but at the same time, he was trying to ask me something. So on the video, it got a little moment where I pause and I glance over him, and I'm trying to see what he asking, and he can say one word at a time. He'll tell you one word. He'd be like, "Dad." Then what? And he'd be like, it takes him a while to get his words out. He can't give you a frequent conversation. He can't just run it. It takes him a little while to kind of get it off. So on that video, he was pausing like that. Then some words he was trying to say, it was kind of hard, and you can see he was getting a little frustrated. So I didn't notice it. So at the time of me recording, so I'm editing the videos and I'm watching them, and I'm keep going through. And as I'm cutting out these dry spaces and, these fluff in the video, where there's a lot of air and empty space, I start listening to them and listening. I'm like, you know what, man, I ain't got time for people to kind of miss the message of my video and be worried about this part. So I just decided not to post some of those and just swap up the messages and change it up, which it could have been something that was impactful or help a lot of people. I don't know. I was so worried about what people was going to think at the time. Like I said, I got 6 videos in my archive that I could have been posted some great videos. Just have to get out that slump. Welcome back, Miss Data Search. Appreciate you tapping back in. I just say I like when King explicit comments on your channel. Yeah, I know. I seen his last video. King said I'm his alter ego, man. Shout out to King explicit for that. He said I'm his alter ego, man. He said that I say the things that he wanna say. So shout out to him for that, man. Like I said, he was a big help for me, man. In the beginning, when I first started this YouTube journey, like I say, I was motivated by a lot of content creators at that time. I don't like to really say who, but oh well, you know, we all vent with each other. I was big on Dash of Fate, man. I liked his videos, bro. The reason why, because I'm a spiritual person, and sometimes when people tap in and play with my mind in the spiritual realm, you get my attention. And like I say, he was speaking a lot of religious things and a lot of motivation things, and it had me motivated and inspired. Then all of a sudden, boom, get kicked off of YouTube. Like, what happened, bro? Didn't know what happened to him. Then found out that, you know, people that I was following with some little scammers and shit. So that messed me up. Then one day I was like about to give up on YouTube, and King had posted one of my videos, and he commented on my videos, and he told me, he was like, man, keep it going, keep posting, don't stop. And at the time, bro, I kind of really needed that, man. You know, so he was the big reason why I decided to, like 4 months ago, to get back on that camera and try it again. Because like I say, when I first had YouTube about 6 years ago, when I first did my channel, like I say, I was making music, I was rapping. I might give y'all that link, man. Might show y'all, might do some reactions to my old videos. You know, them little 1,000, 2,000 views that went to my head back then, bro. But like I said, all of that changed. The message changed when life's changed, and I found my purpose and my meaning. You see? Compiled the two. What you mean, rising? I'm not understanding what you mean, compiled the two. I'm just waiting for a new device soon. Watch that space. My daughter is doing this. Yes. Look at that, man. Kick your feet back. You got that own personal maid service in your home. I would have to pay my daughters them to clean up like that. Doing the dishes, shit. My daughter could be done something with the cash app request after they did the dishes. They done something with a request for some money that I owed them for doing the dishes. Appreciate you for sharing this, Rising. Appreciate that. Keeping it real, say I'm keeping my channel real. After this live, I will check everyone's channel out. Good support, good support. Man, I want to thank y'all for rocking with y'all boy, man. But look, man, we almost at 3 hours on this live. So I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. Yeah, I got a Snapchat, Raj. It's I'm gonna drop it in the chat for y'all. I post a lot of work things up in there, so like I said, I post mostly on my Snap. Boom. That's it right there. If y'all wanna follow me on Snapchat. We're following on Snapchat. I post most of my work things on there though. You ain't gotta worry about. Yeah. That's where you can find my work content at. So y'all can see what I be doing if y'all want to see what I be doing. But look, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy, man. I'm about to get off this thing, refreshing up for a little while. Probably work on a couple of videos. Might tap back in for another couple of 30 minutes, another hour later on. We shall see. Like I say, I don't go to work until tomorrow night, so I'm gonna try to stay up late as I can tonight. I got to catch up on some content, do some editing, might post some more videos. But I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, man, for these 3 beautiful hours. I enjoy these beautiful people who rock with your boy. Thank y'all. If I go live tomorrow before work, y'all gonna tap in with your boy, man? Like I say, if I do get back on live, it will probably be tomorrow afternoon around 3 o'clock, maybe. I do about 2 hours before we go in. I have some decent topics, though. I'm gonna have better topics, conversations, and more things to talk about. Like I say, this was just the first live in a while. I had to just get back in this rhythm, interacting and talking to all these wonderful people. So, like I say, tomorrow I might tap before we're gonna talk. But thank y'all for tapping in tonight. I hope all y'all get some great rest. If any of y'all is planning on going live tonight, I'm gonna return the favor and I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know I do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some love. If y'all tapping in, because y'all show love to me, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's your boy TP from TP Media TV. Back like I never left. And I'm here to stay. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like the video on y'all way out. I wish everybody a great night. Appreciate y'all. 1,000 tongues. Couldn't thank y'all enough for supporting y'all boy tonight. Y'all made this live feel good. I enjoyed myself. I enjoy the topics. And to the next one, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.